Welcome to this edition of Eyes on the Tigers, Channel 97 News.
We come to you today from just outside the OHS library, and here's what you'll see on today's show.
We take a look at an OHS senior who marches to his own beat.
We check in with a former OHS star basketball player who's now inspiring others.
And we discover what some OHS students found inside the box.
We'll have all that and much more on today's edition of Eyes on the Tigers, Channel 97 News.
And it all starts now. Welcome back to Eyes on the Tigers, Channel 97 News. I'm Macy Reek.
And I'm Kate Herberholt.
Last call, Oakville. Tickets for the Winter Formal are on sale for $10 until this Friday. Be sure to vote for your Winter Formal King and Queen on Instagram and use the hashtag OHS Winter Formal 19. The couple with the most likes wins. Good luck to our 8 choir students and 1 band student performing this weekend at the Missouri Music Educators State Festival. Great work!
Hey Macy, did you hear about the new grading systems math classes are using this year?
Yeah, I have. Kylie and Tyler have the story.
For many students at OHS, grades can be a big issue. The math department has implemented a new grading system to help students truly understand important content.
So the grading system is more focused on levels of understanding versus actual percentage points. So it's out of a 1 through 4 level, and 4 being like you're advanced, you understand the material, and a 1 being like you're at that developing level, and then 2 being you're at a basic level, 3 is emerging. The positive system is really like encompassing that growth mindset into students, so then that way like you're not stuck with the grade that you get the first time. It encourages you to go back and you figure out what your mistakes are. So far the negatives that we have seen is, 1, it's a lot of stress on the students and on the teachers to like keep everything up to date, because you are allowed to reassess as many times as you want to get to the level that you want to be at.
Students and teachers have seen both the pros and cons of this new system.
I really like it because I'm a student that has to redo things over and over again to actually understand it.
If they make a little mistake, they realize that that's okay and they have to go practice some more, and then they go back and rework those problems and then demonstrate that they now understand it.
Future expansions of the system could be well on their way to other classes around OHS.
I think we need to get our feet underneath us and go for a couple years with this and see how it works. I think that we're seeing progress. I think the teachers are feeling comfortable with it and seeing the progress that they'd like. So as long as that continues, yeah, I'd like to see that, and then maybe we can expand. I applaud the math department for trying something different and trying to find ways to improve what's going on here and make sure that the kids are truly understanding a concept.
With Tyler Williard behind the camera, I'm Kylie Gaither for Channel 97 News.
Wow, Macy, there are so many noticeable changes happening around OHS.
That's right. Here's a story of one OHS student who has made a mad change in the music industry.
Grant Graylick, a senior at OHS, had the opportunity to create a beat for Gucci Mane's new song, Mad Russian.
I've been making beats for about like 3 years now. I have emails from like record deals and A&Rs of those record deals, and I sent my stuff up to them, and I guess it just got around the music industry. Knowing that Gucci and Lil Skies was on it, I knew it was going to do pretty well. I honestly didn't like it, but then it kind of grew on me, because when I made the melody, I didn't really like it, and I just like pitched it out to people.
First time I heard Grant's beat by Gucci Mane, I was actually surprised, because I didn't think somebody from Oakville would be able to get on such a big rapper's track like that.
When I first heard Grant's song and that he did the melody for it, at first I was like, what's a melody? But then I got to listen to it for the first time and I thought, wow, I'd listen to this even if he didn't write it.
I thought it was really good. I always think they're really catchy. He definitely puts like the right amount of time into them, and I think they're like really have a good flow.
We asked Grant what inspired him to make beats and his future plans.
Well, having inspiration from like other producers like Metro Boomin and Southside and 808 and stuff. Hopefully I can be in like LA or somewhere else making music with like other producers. Well, I'm working with smaller artists like Q from Gianni, and I have other emails to record deals now, so I can send stuff to them. And there might be a thing with Trill Sammy, but I don't know yet.
I think the fact that Grant got his song onto such a popular album already shows that he's got talent. So he can clearly make it.
I'm really glad that all the hard work, all the beats he's been making, the hundreds of beats, I'm glad it finally paid off and he finally got some money out of it. I know it's definitely his dream, so I'm super happy for him. I love you, Grant.
We wish Grant luck with his future endeavors. With Kate Herberholt and Preston Ocello behind the camera, I'm Ryan Siebel for Channel 97 News.
Have you heard of Josh Noblett?
Yeah, he used to play basketball here at OHS.
Well, now he's playing a lead role in something else. Jordan Basita has the story.
Yeah, so I went to Oakville. I love Oakville. I played at Oakville actually in 2009. I played basketball as first team Melville School District who has ever gone to the Final Four. 2010, we actually went back to the Final Four, and in the Final Four game, you might even recognize my face from a YouTube video that has gone viral over the years. Go to Coach Traxler, ask him about it. It's the highlight of his life, actually. Really, my days at Oakville High School and my relationships with the students massively impacted what I've done with my life moving forward.
Josh grew up thinking one day he would become a basketball coach. His vision changed when he was exposed to the idea of being a church youth pastor.
Well, originally I went to college for teaching and coaching. So I got right into coaching basketball, actually coached at Oakville with the seniors who graduated last year. And really my plan was to do that, and I realized that I think my giftedness and my passion was more towards ministry. I really just kind of stepped through open doors, and I loved it.
Josh first made his mark on Oakbridge as the youth pastor, but now has become the lead pastor at Oakbridge City.
The main goal is that we make followers of Jesus, who in turn make followers of Jesus. We want people to know that Jesus loves them no matter where they've been, no matter what they've done. And we want to present it in a way that's fun, exciting, and paints a clear picture, we think, of who God is and what life with Him really is all about.
With Jordan Basita behind the camera, I'm Carly Peters for Channel 97 News.
I love hanging out with Josh. He's so fun. He makes everybody feel so welcome and special.
You're right, his story is so inspiring. Now, let's take a behind-the-scenes look at the Golden Girls.
Golden Girls make dance look easy, but nobody knows about all the hard work that goes on behind the scenes.
Over time, we really have to push the energy and really practice hard, and us pushing each other in the end, it's a really great thing to do.
Dance team, we practice almost every day after school, and you only have 3 dances that you practice over and over and over again.
Not only do the girls have practice for dance team, but each girl also dances at a studio.
I've been dancing at Studio C since I was 3 years old, and I'm usually there every single day of the week and about 13 hours.
I dance at On Your Toes Dance Studio, and I dance there 4 days a week for about 4 hours each night.
All this hard work and practice has paid off.
The Golden Girls have really showcased their hard work and have been recognized for their hard work this year. They have gotten first with every routine that they have competed so far, and at the Battle Spirit Championship in Columbia, the varsity Golden Girls received the honor of Grand Champs, which means they got the highest scoring routine of the entire competition.
Now the Golden Girls are working even harder to prepare for nationals.
Throughout the year, we really try and make sure that we're practicing 24/7 whenever we can, really making sure that we are ready for nationals because we obviously want to win.
The Golden Girls are heading to Orlando, Florida to compete at nationals on February 20th through the 25th. We wish you all the best of luck. With Curtis Schmidt and Hunter Iflin behind the camera, I'm Mackenzie Deutschman for Channel 97 News.
One team, one dream, KTS and up! The Golden Girls really put on a great show.
I know, they're so talented. Speaking of talent, here's Curtis Schmidt with an update on sports.
Hi, I'm Curtis Schmidt, and welcome back to another Sports Roundup. Boys basketball holds a record of 2-13, with Joe Beardsley leading the team with a scoring average of 11 points. Going into this week, girls basketball is 8-7, with Emily Coonsey 26 points away from reaching her 1,000-point mark, and their next game is next Tuesday. Wrestling heading into this week is 10-8, and their next tournament is Saturday at Fort Zumwalt, and districts are February 8th and 9th at SLU High School. Now let's check into the swim team.
The Melville pool is a bit crowded these days. Girls swim has a total of 37 members this year.
I mean, you obviously get a lot of people. I mean, the more people you have, the more opportunity you have to develop great swimmers. It's a better opportunity to learn from others as well as yourself, and it creates a better team atmosphere.
It's different in that you shouldn't have any difficulty filling all the events in a swim meet, but it's the same in that you still do because there are events people just don't want to swim.
But how did the girls feel about having such a large team?
It's hard to schedule everyone in a meet because there can only be so many girls that swim, and different girls do like multiple events, so it's hard to just fit everyone in.
You know, we do have a pretty small facility, so it's kind of crammed in the lanes and everything. So it'd be nice if we had a bigger pool.
It's a lot different than my freshman year. We play music at every practice. We always have fun on the bus. All the girls are really bonding with each other.
Everyone cheers for each other, like during their races, and stands at the end of the lane to cheer them on.
Meg Hevro is also qualified for state. The girls have senior night this Friday, and the conference meet is next week at Rockwood Summit.
With Abby Rudd and Meg Hevro behind the camera, I'm Curtis Schmidt for Channel 97 News.
Have you ever seen the videos of what's inside the box?
Yeah, they're hilarious.
Well, here's our version.
What's in this box? Today, 4 OHS students compete in the game What's in the Box.
I'm Nora, I'm a junior, and I don't think I'm going to win because I never win anything.
I'm Matt Keller, I'm a sophomore, and I think I'm going to win because if I don't win, my parents are going to disown me.
I'm Caitlin, I'm a freshman, and I think I'm going to win because I like to eat food.
My name is Lawson Lorenz, and I think I'm going to win because I work at Domino's.
The contestants are going to try to guess 4 items using only their sense of touch.
I feel a box.
I don't know, diced cucumbers or something?
It's like cashews, but they're like deep fried.
Is it chicken? Like beans? Is it oranges?
This one, it's definitely pizza.
It's very small, wet.
It feels like dirt. Is it rice? Rice?
Very wet rice.
It's definitely pizza. Oh.
Is it applesauce?
Some mysterious liquid. It's whipped cream.
No, pudding. It's like whipped cream.
But I work at Domino's, so I definitely know that this is pizza.
Oh. Is it salsa? Tomatoes? Yeah. It is? Yeah. I was gonna say mushrooms.
Now the smell of this one, it's a dead giveaway.
A salsa dip?
This is a Domino's extravaganza pizza.
Yes! Overall, there's a tie between 2 underclassmen, so seniors win.
I work at Domino's, so I have quite a lot of experience in this stuff, and I'm pretty sure I had this in the bag.
Huge thanks to all of our contestants. With Josie Drew behind the camera, I'm Macy Reek for Channel 97 News.
Well, that wraps up this edition of Channel 97 News. We hope you join us February 1st for a special show on the SOMO basketball tournament. Our next edition of Channel 97 News will be held on February 7th.
If you would like to see more of our content and stay up to date on what's happening around OHS, make sure to visit myohsonline.com.
We recommend every student to have it bookmarked on their browser so you can check it out anytime you'd like. We post new stories all the time.
As we end today's show, we leave you with highlights from the Oakville's Got Talent performance held last week at the Nodelman Auditorium. Thank you for joining Oakville. I'm Macy Reek.
And I'm Kate Herberhold. And remember, Oakville, keep your eyes on the Tigers.
Now that we're in the final countdown. Light up the sky. Ooh, heaven knows there's no such thing as divine. hot that I melted, fell right through the cracks.